Hi guys, I wanted to do just a quick explanation about what abstract art is and where it comes from. I've been asked in the past, some people don't understand why something that's abstract can be appealing, and it's interesting because we do this in our daily lives. So what I always do is I suggest that they go in their closet and they look um, for abstract art, and more often than not, all of us have abstract art in our clothing, in our pieces of clothing. So for example, here's a scarf, and it's just pretty much muted stripes of different shades of purple, right? And we wear this and we like it because we like the color. And no one ever questions, well, why isn't there a tree on it, or a flower, or a landscape? It's just the pattern and the color that we're attracted to. It appeals to us. Maybe something is still abstract here, right? So you can see some of the flowers in this pattern, but they're not realistic. They're impressions of what a flower might look like. And so this is different shades of pink, and even maybe some salmon in here. And so we're attracted to the color and to the designs. And here's another one. So this is a lot more geometric. So there's stripes of periwinkle and pink and yellow, and some nice green. So we're attracted to those colors and to the patterns. So in this case, this is a little bit more contemporary, maybe even a little Southwestern. And it's abstract, right? It doesn't depict anything per se, but it appeals to us and we enjoy wearing it. And aside from things that we wear, if you look at drapes in your home, or if you look at carpets that you purchase, more often than not, they're not realistic depictions of things that we actually see in the world around nature. They're abstract paintings, really. But we seem to be okay if we see it on the floor versus if we see it on a wall, or if we see it on us versus whether we see it on the wall. So it's just a different, sometimes we don't actually notice that we're living in abstract art, in that actually intuitively, it appeals to us more so than we realize. So the other part of this video, I wanted to share with you how I get inspirations for what I do. I don't, actually sort of copy these things, but as I'm perhaps, browsing through magazines, I may cut out something that I find inspires me to create something, or sometimes I might add it to one of my mixed media projects. So what I do is I go through magazines sometimes, and I just cut out anything that I find interesting, or that I think I may use one day, or that it just inspires me. So like, for example, this I thought was really cute. I don't know where I'll use this someday. Maybe I won't, but I just thought that the combination of colors and also the sheep is adorable. So I don't know, maybe one day I'll use it or not. I don't know, but the colors themselves are appealing to me. And again, I'm sorry about the boiler. Sometimes it kicks on. It is winter. What else? Other pieces, let's see. That's not a good one to pick. So here's one where I actually like the texture of the rocks in the picture, and I like the tone on tone. It's basically sort of a burnt umber and burnt sienna, and it's just tone on tone, and it creates a lot of different textures. So I like that. And you don't even have to see it in a realistic format. If you flip it even upside down, you'll actually see the pattern more, will be more obvious to you. See how now you can see the colors and the pattern versus actually seeing it as a thing? So the beauty in this, it has its own innate beauty for what it is, but then it has an interesting pattern and color formation if you look at it in an abstract way. And then I like the contrast of the blue skies with that burnt umber. I like to see that contrast. So these give me, they're learning opportunities and learning experiences for me, because, you know, I continue to learn every day as a human being and as an artist, things that appeal to me and why. So I'm curious about that, and I'd like to understand, what is it about that that appeals to me? Why am I drawn to that? So little things like that I keep, and then you know, I revisit them from time to time to see if I want to incorporate them in an art project, or if I'm stuck and I need inspiration, I'll come in here and I'll dig them out and see if I can get inspired. The other thing I do is, even within my own artwork, I have a journal that I keep, and certain pieces that I don't use, I'll actually look for areas that excuse me, that I really, you know, that I liked, that I appreciated in that particular piece of artwork, and I'll just keep it, and that will inspire me for other types of pieces that I'll do in the future, whether it's the the color combination, or whether it's the brush stroke, whatever appeals to me in this particular piece. And here's another one. And so what I like about this one is that it's really tonal blue, so it's just blue on blue, different shades of blue, and the brush strokes in here too. Let's see, next one. And here I like the brush strokes in here, and you know, the purples and blues and how they work together, and how the white is kind of splattered around. There's another one where the green here is a little more intense, and I like how that green works with this purple. And here's one that reminds me of mountains, snowy mountains. And just like the texture, it feels rough. And I like the darker areas, and how they kind of, you know, contrast against these lighter areas. And that's just doodling. That's just my doodles. And this is a way to kind of let loose, like I explained in some of my other videos. Sometimes I just need to kind of let loose, get my muscle memory out, and just get it to do something different. And this is part of that. These are exercises that I do. Okay, well, I hope that helps, and that you see that you actually are living surrounded by abstract art. You don't have to go to a museum, and you don't have to stand in front of this painting that everybody, you know, finds amazing, and you kind of look at it and wonder, gee, I wonder why that's so amazing. Actually, you already know. Intuitively, you already know. You're surrounded by it in your home. You wear it in your clothes. So next time you're out and about, you know, just be aware that that you're already seeing abstract art in your life. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye.